What is up, YouTube? I'm Tom, and this is Tech Time, where I bring you all your tech all the time. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my weekly content. Today we're talking about the Google Home Hub. This is a smart home display. So it's similar to a Google Home Max, a Google Home, or the Google Home Mini. I have a bunch of Google Home Minis around the house. I use them in sync to run music together, and then in different areas to run smart home products, ask questions, things like that. Now this interests me because I thought of this as being used in the kitchen for recipes, pulling up YouTube videos, and things of that nature. So to me that seemed pretty cool. There's some other options out there. You have the JBL, I think it's a SoundLink. They have a kind of like a rectangular football shaped looking thing, and it has a display in it. You also have the Lenovo smart displays. They have an 8-inch and a 10-inch display. And then you have Amazon side has the Echo Shows. So if you're interested in the Amazon side of things, you can go with that. But if you're more interested in Google, you have the Google Home Hub, Lenovo, and JBL. And I'm sure there'll be more coming along as time moves on, because these seem to be picking up a pretty good amount of traction. This one in particular comes in at anywhere from $99 to $150. It's been on sale for $99 for a real long time, on and off, depending on what promotion you're looking at, what company you're buying it from. But at $99, I think that's a good price point. $150, you're moving closer to the Lenovo displays. And I think the Lenovo displays offer more, considering that they're bigger, nicer displays in my opinion, and they have better sound quality from what I've seen. I haven't reviewed them personally, but I have seen them in person at Best Buy and a couple other places. And they just seem like they have much better sound quality than this. And they do pretty much everything this thing does. So let's get into what the Google Home Hub has to offer. It's a 7-inch display, which is smaller than all the other ones on the market. It kind of looks like a Nexus 7 tablet, turned horizontal and slapped on the back of this like little speaker that you have here and little stand. It's gray, matches similar to other Google products that they have, the other Google Home products. So that's it. A little plug comes in the box, and that's all you get. Simple, easy startup, just like all the other Google products that are out there. So it's pretty easy to use. You get your display here. You can either have it play Google Photos, or you can have it pick between some of the photos that they have, and it kind of just randomly displays them. It's actually pretty cool. It's also pretty cool, like I said, if you wanted to set up a folder and you could have your Google Photos playing. That's pretty cool. You have kind of like a slideshow digital photo frame. So that's pretty cool. You have your display here, your weather, and then if you swipe this way, you have a bigger time. And then if you want to get into it, right here, quick access to lights, which I have just my studio lights on. So we'll just turn those off. Boom. Turn them back on. Simple. Obviously, you can speak to it and ask it any type of things that you want. Then you just swipe back again, and you get back to your main display. You have your weather. You can ask for playing a video for the evening. I want to make a dessert. Any restaurants nearby. What movies are playing. So we'll click that.
Some popular movies showing around Belmont include Aquaman, A Dog's Way Home, and Glass.
Actually looking forward to seeing the upside. Probably see that tomorrow night. But shows some of the things you can do. It's nice having a display. With the other Google Homes, you don't have the display, so you just get the audio of what the assistant is telling you. But it's nice to be able to pull up some articles about it and go through them real quick. Obviously, yes, you can do that on your phone. But to me, it's a little bit easier to do it like this. Like I said, for me, I was really interested in having this in the kitchen or maybe the bedroom. I've been using it primarily in the kitchen, and it's good for recipes. So you pull up a recipe. Hey, Google, pull up baked chicken recipe.
Okay, here are some recipes.
Hey, Google, choose the first one.
Here you go. Let me know when you want to start cooking.
So then you tell it to start cooking, and it will bring up different options of the ingredients and then the instructions. Start cooking. Hey Google, start cooking.
Before we start, preheat oven to 375 degrees. Let me know when you're done.
All done. Hey Google, all done.
There are 9 ingredients. You can ask for the next ingredient or skip to the instructions. The first ingredient is 1 tablespoon brown sugar.
Hey Google, skip to the instructions.
There's 3 steps. I'll read them one by one. When you're ready to hear more.
So we'll swipe back clear off these pages. But you get the idea right there. You can ask it and not have to use your hands to pick up your phone when you have eggs or raw chicken, things like that. And you have all the instructions being read off to you one by one, ingredients, and then the whole cooking instructions. So to me, that was pretty cool. And that's one of the main reasons I see for this type of display. This one right here doesn't come with a camera like some of the other ones. They said it was more for a privacy issue. But if you're going to add a camera, you could have just added a little switch to block out the camera, because obviously it doesn't record camera, but you do have audio. So if you're really worried about privacy, you probably wouldn't have this in your house anyways. So other than that, it does have an ambient light sensor in it. So when it gets real dark, you'll see the screen dim and go completely black. So it can be used in a bedroom. That's also a great option for it if that's you want to have it next to your bed. I have seen at CES that looks like there's some kind of smart alarms coming, so that could be a better option for your bedroom. But this will work in your bedroom. The bright lights won't bother it as long as the lights are off in your room. The ambient light sensor will detect it and you'll be good to go. I wish this had a battery. It always has to be plugged in. If it had a battery, you could move it from room to room, and they've kind of promoted it as such. That's something that can be moved from one room to another, but you have to unplug it. It loses power. You have to plug it in, wait for it to, kick back on, which isn't a huge deal. But if it had some kind of built-in battery power, so you could easily move it and then plug it back in, even if it was a short amount of time for half-hour battery life or something like that, just long enough to be able to swap it out. Other than that, I don't think you need battery life to be like taking it out of the house or anything like that. For me personally, it wouldn't be used for that. But just for switching rooms and I have to replug it back in right away, wait for it to load back up. It does load fairly quickly, but I would like to see a battery. Some of the other cool options on this are setting timers. Like I said, in the kitchen, I've been using it. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes for chicken.
Sure, 10 minutes. Starting now.
So it displays it. Hey Google, set a 5-minute timer for potatoes.
Second timer, potatoes for 5 minutes. Starting now.
So it shows them right there. I believe it shows up to 4, and then it goes to another page. Instead of making them all smaller in their own little segments on the screen, after 4, you do have to swipe to another screen, but it's not too big of a deal. And then you can, click on the timer if you want, exit out, or you can call up Google, and they will shut off the timer. That's pretty interesting for me. Like I said, most of this has been geared around the kitchen, cooking, and things like that. You can also pull up YouTube videos. Hey Google, pull up MKBHD YouTube videos.
Here you go.
Hey Google, play the first one.
Sure.
Hey Google, max volume. Here it is. Get out of that before I get any issues from MKBHD. But the display is actually pretty nice. It's nothing, over fancy or high resolution. Typical 720p display, but it's nice. It does what it needs to do. It almost feels immersive the way that they have the display set back from behind the glass. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing with it, but it looks really nice. It looks immersive. It kind of looks like you're looking into like a 3D glass, but it's really nice. Sound quality, okay. I think the Google Home Minis actually have a little bit better sound quality, but they're okay. Like I said, you can link this up to other home products that you have and run audio through all of them, which makes it better because then you can, almost have like a surround sound through your house depending on how many home products you have. Overall, it's been good. I like it. I enjoy it. At $99, I think it's a good buy. At $150, I would maybe jump up to one of the Lenovo displays at like the 8.1 or the 10.1. You're going to be paying more money, and they are a little bit more expensive. They're normally like $180 or somewhere around there. I've seen them on sale all the time. So that's another option. But at $99, if you can score this, it's definitely worth the pickup. Check out the deals that have always happened where they're giving away 1 or 2 Google Home Minis also. Definitely worth the pickup. Anyways, guys, this is just a quick review of the Google Home Hub. I've been enjoying it since before Christmas and figured I'd get the video out to you guys. Took a little break from YouTube, but now I'm back. So if you guys like this video and like products and tech reviews like this, make sure you hit that thumbs up on this video and also hit that subscribe with the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with my weekly content. Till the next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.